Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have something that I've been waiting for like 2 weeks. It took the longest time to come in for some reason. I got it off of Amazon because they did not sell it in any stores near me, but it is the hearing aid Barbie. And I think this came out last year, but I just heard about it recently this year from TikTok. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known about it. But this is their deaf or hearing aid Barbie. I have thoughts on this, but we are going to open her up and I'm going to show you all about her. I am going to review this Barbie. As someone who does have hearing aids and has had hearing aids since I was 3, I think, 3 or 4. As a 3-year-old who had hearing aids and as someone who grew up with hearing aids, if this existed when I was a little girl, I loved Barbies when I was a little girl. I would have loved this Barbie so much. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the Barbie in her package. Apparently Barbies don't come in boxes anymore. They come in these bags, which I guess is neat because it's reusable. You can put stuff in this bag. But she comes in this. She's about $14.99 or $15. I think she ranges anywhere from $14.99 to $16.99 depending on where you get her from. I think I bought this one for $15.99 off of Amazon, and it's the cheapest place I could find her at. So, and like I said, I couldn't find it in my stores, but they did have Blind Barbie in my Walmart, and I looked for her thinking she would be right next to it, but no. I had to order her off of line. So I don't know why exactly she's not really in stores. All right, let's open her up already. I might need to go get scissors. I'm gonna go get scissors. Okay, I'm back with scissors. You do need scissors to open this, I guess. Okay. And then she's in a plastic container. I love this so much. I wish this existed when I was younger. Okay, so she is free now. Okay, so now that she is all out of her package, I'm going to review her for you and tell you my thoughts. So, as you can see, she just looks like a normal Barbie. Her skin, her plastic is very smooth feeling. Her limbs move just like any other Barbie. She can do the split. She has on this flower print dress with this little weird neck thingy, and then she has these pink sparkly boots that do come off. Her hair's in a high ponytail to show off her hearing aids, and she has pink hearing aids. As you can see, the hearing aid part is pink, and then it's a clear tube into her ear. These do not come out of her ear, and I think that's probably to keep kids from eating the pieces, but I think that it would still be really cool if they did come out, or if they were magnetic, something like that, because I think it's really fun for kids to be able to take them out and look at them and explore a little bit more. The hearing aid itself doesn't have a ton of detail to it, which I wish there was a little bit more detail to it to show kind of how hearing aid works. But of course, this is for kids, so we have to keep that in mind. Anyways, I think that she's a really cute Barbie. She looks almost identical to me in my opinion. She has green eyes, brown hair. I mean, hello. Anyways, this is the hearing loss Barbie, and we are going to be calling her the hearing loss Barbie and not the deaf Barbie, because not all deaf people wear hearing aids. Some people don't wear them at all. Some people wear a cochlear implant. But this Barbie came out in 2022, And I think that's very weird considering that I just now heard of her in the year of 2024, almost 2025. And the reason I only heard about her was a video about her popped up on my For You page on TikTok. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have known that she existed. So they didn't do a lot of marketing on this Barbie, which I thought was very interesting considering she's a new kind of thing that they've been doing. I know they made a Down syndrome Barbie. That was 2021. I'm not sure, but I definitely know that they made a Down syndrome Barbie, and I remember that one being marketed very, very well. And they showed it to kids with Down syndrome and they loved it. So I don't know why they didn't do the same for this Barbie. I think it would have been really cool to show kids who have hearing aids this Barbie. And in 2024, they came out with a blind Barbie, which was made with the American Foundation of the Blind for the Blind. I will put it up here. And that was made with them to help make sure that the Barbie was as accurate as possible. They didn't want it to come off offensive or inaccurate or anything like that, because it's can be easy to do that if you don't know a lot about people with disabilities or blind people, because there is a lot of misconceptions about that. Same with Down syndrome or hearing loss. There's a ton of misinformation, misconceptions, and how people view those things. So they did want to make sure that they got it right the first time, which is great. I don't think they did that with the Down syndrome Barbie, and I know they did not consult any sort of hearing aid organization for this Barbie, which I think is interesting, and I don't know why that is, but they didn't. Now, when I opened the package, there was nothing in that package besides the Barbie. And that's very interesting to me, considering this Barbie was $15. And that's very expensive, I think. When I was younger, a singular Barbie would not have been that expensive. And I know things are rising in prices. But for this Barbie, I think that she's worth $15? No, I don't think a singular Barbie is worth that much money. She doesn't come with any accessories or anything, which I wanted to touch on. And I thought that it would be very cool if not just this Barbie, but possibly the Down syndrome Barbie, the Barbie in a wheelchair, or the blind Barbie, or anything like that, that they all would come with little mini information booklets, kind of explaining about hearing aids or Down syndrome or anything like that, explaining and giving information to kids, kind of like a little mini Barbie booklet, but it'd still be able to be read by kids so that they could kind of be more familiar with those kinds of things and they could learn. And I think that it would just help a lot of kids feel more educated on topics like this, especially if, you know, kids don't really know how to ask yet. When I was in school, like second grade, when I had my hearing aids, kids would often ask me questions about my hearing aids, like, what are those in your ears? Why do you have those? And I hated being questioned. I hated it, so I stopped wearing them. I refused to wear them all the time. And so I think that by doing that and giving more information to kids, it could help kids be more aware and knowledgeable. Now, I'm going to show you my hearing aids in comparison to what these Barbie's hearing aids look like, so that you can get an idea of what actual real life hearing aids look and these Barbie ones, and see the differences. These are my two pairs of hearing aids. If you can guess which is which, if you can. But inside are my brand new hearing aids I got like last month or 2 months ago. So these are brand new. We have right for red, blue for left. Okay, but this is what they look like. They just go around your ear and then inside. And as you can see, you can't really tell that they're in my ear even with my hair up. With my hair down, you really can't see them, but that is how they go into your ear, which is very similar to what this Barbie has on. She has the clear wire and the insert into her ear, and then it goes around the back of her ear, which is pretty much the same thing that I have on. But these are new hearing aids. These are quite new in the realm of hearing aids. Hearing aids have not improved as much as you would think in these years. So I'm going to show you what I had when I was a little kid, and also what a lot of kids still have. These were my first ever pair of hearing aids in here, and this is part of it. And again, this just goes in your ear, and then this tube goes around. It's been a long time since I've actually put these in. They don't fit in my ears anymore because I'm not 3, but they go in your ear, and then the tube goes around, and then this part also attaches to the end and goes around the back of your ear like I showed. And so these were at one point connected to make one big hearing aid, and a lot of kids still have these molds that you can customize the colors and make, because they just fit in the child's ear a little bit better, and they can kind of make it so that the hearing aid doesn't fall out, because you know, kids are crazy and they play and they run, so they mold this to your ear. They like stick this putty stuff in your ear, it's awful, and then they can make a mold out of it that fits in only your ear. So that's usually what they do for little kids. I think they still do that. And then these types of hearing aids are more for older kids and adults. So this was my second pair of hearing aids I got when I was about 12. And as you can see, it's very similar to the other one I showed you, but they just kept this part and took it off of my old ones and put it on here. And it's a thinner, clear tube with this earpiece that's pointier than my other piece, and then it has this string that I'd have to like tuck in my ear, and I'm not sure why this string exists, but they got rid of it in my new ones, so it obviously wasn't needed. But they take a while to upgrade and to get new hearing aids made, and I don't know why the hearing aid realm is so slow in upgrading, but my new ones are not waterproof. They are only water resistant, and that is not enough. Like, even if you go outside and it's raining, you don't want to have those in. Like, that's how inconvenient they are sometimes. They do Bluetooth to my phone. They are rechargeable. They recharge in their case. These battery powered, not water resistant. I would often go in the bath with them and forget I had them in, and then you'd have to put them in this cup with this little circle thing that sucked all the water out of them. I don't really know how it worked, but I just remember doing that. So as you can see, these are pretty accurate. I just kind of wish that it was more the kids style of hearing aids, considering that this is a kid's toy. She more has adult hearing aids in, and I get that she's a Barbie, so she's probably technically an adult, but I wish that it was more kid related in the hearing aids than adult, because adult hearing aids and kid hearing aids look different. Now, I want to say that Barbie is not the first to do something like this. American Girl doll, long before Barbie, had their American Girl dolls had hearing aids. They made hearing aids for American Girl dolls. I remember being a kid and wanting those for my American Girl dolls. So Barbie is far behind on this, but I'm glad that they did make this. I love this. I love the inclusion and the diversity that they are starting to have with the Barbies. I really love this. But back to what I was saying about a cochlear implant Barbie, I really would have loved, not only did this come out almost 3 years ago, but they could have made a cochlear implant Barbie after this, before it, at the same time, something, because a lot of kids do have cochlear implants. If you don't know what that is, it's a hearing aid, and then it also is this little circle piece that's almost magnetic to the head, and it goes in the side of your head, and it's connected to the hearing aid. I think you have to have surgery to get it. It's for people with more severe hearing loss or people who are deaf that hearing aids just aren't enough for and they need a little bit more. So a lot of kids also have cochlear implants. I will put the name of this family channel that I watch on TikTok, and one of their daughters is deaf and she has a cochlear implant, and they do a lot of fun skits explaining about their life with it and how it works and everything, and they're really a fun family. So I'm going to put that name right here, and I advise you to go watch them. But I will also put a picture right here of what a cochlear implant looks like in case you don't know. But like I said, it's in the side of your head, and it's a lot bigger and noticeable than a hearing aid, so kids are more likely to notice it and have questions about it and not really know what it is. So I think that it would have been really fun of Barbie to also release a cochlear implant Barbie. If they do it in the next year or two, that's great, but they could have released it at the same time as this Barbie, and I think that that would have been really cool. But overall, I hope Barbie continues to make more inclusive Barbies like this one. I love this one. I will keep her forever. She sits on my little TV stand and she is just adorable. I'm very proud that Barbie made something like this. I really do like it. And now, of course, we have to test out how this Barbie plays. So, welcome to Grace's screening of A Hearing Loss Barbie and her adventures in the life. Hi, I'm Kelly's teacher. Hi, I'm Barbie, Kelly's mom. What's your name? My name's Miss Anderson. It's so nice to meet her mom. Kelly is such a delight in my class, but she does chit-chat just a little too much with her friends sometimes. Oh yeah, my daughter would do that. She gets it from me. My husband should be in a sec. He's coming from work. Oh, okay, I can't wait to meet him. Hi, I'm here. I'm Kelly's dad. Oh, hi. I know you. You didn't tell me you had a wife and a kid. What exactly do you mean he didn't tell you he had a wife and a kid? Where did you two meet? Oh, you know. Oh my God. Spill the truth right now. Okay. He was on Tinder. We met on Tinder. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I really didn't know. You what? Oh, really? Yeah, you didn't think to mention your hot wife and your 5-year-old child? Come here. You are kicked out of the house. And for you. Hey, I can fight too. Hey, ladies. How could you? You've destroyed this family, and she will be taken out of your class. I will not have someone like you teaching my daughter. You filthy little. How could you? How could you? Your husband sucks anyway, and he smells kind of like Funyuns. Can't argue with that one. Anyways, I will be on my way, and you will not be seeing my daughter Monday morning. Good. She was a terrible kid in my class. She literally ran circles around everybody else and yapped the whole time. I get it. She gets her big, ugly mouth from her mom. Oh, you did not just say that. Oh, yes, I did. Mom, let's go. So you want to go on another date or get out of my classroom. I never want to speak to you again. No! Get out! Now. And scene. Alright guys, give me some name suggestions down below in the comments for her. I was gonna name her Grace Jr., but I feel like she needs a real name. And if you liked this video, give it a like down below and subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!